life, I've been a performer, a musician, beloved and celebrated by all. But I have a secret. I'm also a playground for sprites and spirits and worse. The voice that rings inside me now is darker than any that came before. Almost caused a bunch of my fans to rip each other to pieces. But you can trust me. I've got this under control. Step 1. Find out who or what is trying to take control of my mind. Step 2. Make it sorry it ever tried.
Like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken, but instead I became part of their story.
Still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now, no need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
And here I was, hoping my upstairs visitor was just playing tricks on me. Yeah, no thanks. One sparkly green hate necklace is enough. Boring. Again.
Yes, this is a rare kind of murderer take him into this room? Or was he already here? My, these smelling salts are strong stuff. There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers, you'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters. Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling.
My, look at the concentration on your There you have it. See? The collar's function. It, for your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world. Don't you dare! If you violate the virtue of my carpet, I'll...
Index fingers pressed to her lips.
My word. You do seem a bit... Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. And you life awaits. And if you're... right away.
Good gods! There's been a murder here.
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore.
Easy now. Yep, Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did. Aren't you enterprising? Go ahead. She with the...
No marks. No indications of a struggle. Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. Finn didn't see it like that. We'll find out who did this.
She looks up at you with a mirthless...
I was on duty in your room. You're one of the only indisputably innocent. Not with that collar on you, aren't. Listen, I'd bring me a good lead and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that? Thanks. I just want... No lesions, no trauma. He was bled by magic.
An elf sits tucked away in a...
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like. Rolling dice. Deciding fates. Don't worry, honey. It isn't.
She looks you up and down with a mirror.
Never say never, though.
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not that I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night.
She chuckles once more.
That red-cheeked refuse. But suit yourself.
I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you
I know
shut up?
you. I heard you.
Mad? No. Insufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
I spent... Meanwhile, the magic...
Well, well. What? The lizard looks you up and down. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin.
Now then, to business. You will answer me through... Muse. On to the second question. Can you knit? Yes, I can tell from your... On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the... Goodness gracious me, what a bore.
Got this wolf on a leash now. As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
Keep with those bones trained on her, and
And if she
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms,
Watch your back, new thing.
rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning. The man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan.
We used to know each other. Was the
Standing far back from Ifan, Ifan grins, flashing.
same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now it's long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the joy. Away from now. The dead man, Finn is...
He glances over at
Damn shame, sheer annoyance, isn't it?
Ifan performs an elaborate...
Classify this slop as food. I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
Lucky find.
There's nothing else to make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Well,
This again!
a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magister's more concern than your appetite.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
keep those bolts trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
You seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter?
Murder most foul. I strongly suspect you know all about it.
You put a knuckle in it. I'm trying to...
Well, perhaps you're absolutely right. They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us will get our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just step to the part where I reassure you and you shut up? Insufferable, surely. I'll tell you if you keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magister's more concern than your appetite.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Keep those bolts trained on her.
Locked!
She tries to run, shoot to kill.
You seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter? They don't care about us. We're like
Murder most foul.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Mad? No. Insufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
How dare you classify this
You
slop?
been down by the room up the hall?
I've seen more appetizing things coming out of
sure
plague-stricken
about that?
pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty.
Here's the register, ma'am. Good, good. Magister Williams has just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far? Glad to hear it. You head on in now. Williams will get...
There has been a murder, Your Majesty.
Keep those bolts
Maybe
trained on
that
her,
has the
and if she
Magister's
tries to
more
run,
concern
shoot
than
to
your
kill.
Standing at the centre of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking Magisters.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
No, I'm afraid afraid I always perform my...
She reaches for her collar and
I'm just about to creep...
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she can't sort...
she smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
What's happened? Long before this thing snaps into splinters. Fresh hell is this? Something's pounding on the hull!
The marking on the door was painted recently. Judging from you press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply it doesn't budge. The moment you touch the door, your belly goes hollow. The moment you touch the door, your belly goes hollow and your skin goes pale.
We lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Morivan.